On the 20th moon of spring, beneath a starless night, a baby was born. A smile so bright it could have been mistaken for the coming of a second son. Half human, half beast, and a curse from the gods. As the third winter went by, their granary was empty. Eyes filled with cholera, and all fingers pointed at the same house. The cursed brat! She was never meant for this world! But who dares to shed the blood of a mere child? The forest was meant to be her grave. Let their king take her, they said. But nature does not obey the law of men. As the summer passed, she learned the art of the hunt. What doesn't grow dies, and what dies turns into her food. Yet, some of her prey found the last bit of humanity and mercy of hers. She survived, for nothing if not to prove those who despise her wrong. But as she fought for her life, something inside was losing its grip. Like the snows of last winter, her humanity vanished from this earth. Between the bushes and the mud, an aged king grasped her from behind. Two kind souls, it was an elderly couple who rescued her from the abyss. In time, the ways of the forest gave way of those of men. As the old couple tended to a shrine, in name of a daughter who never returned from war, she took care of the forest creatures and alike. Slowly, the crimson in her eyes faded and stained her robes. Still, this world wasn't made for her, and soon the townspeople found out about her survival. They came in droves, spears in hand and foam in their mouths. They demanded her life, but the old couple refused. She was furious. But why cry when you can scream? She shouted at the world because the world didn't love her, and they raged at the thought of her existence. The vanguard charged. It was hundreds of them. As the scent of iron permeated the air, she kept on enduring them, and she raged and raged against the dying of the night. The white of the petals became sanguine, like the blossoming of a grotesque flower. The seasons passed and they kept coming, but the beast refused to give up. When the last sharp blade made the morning dew, it was over. In the battlefield where spring itself was a fleeting memory, somewhere in between still and stained petals, she vanished. But her rage did not. On that day, the first crimson chrysanthemum bloomed. In the red, the world will remember that she once lived. Yet, crimson petals were all that remained of a girl who stole the stars.